Welcome back to the channel, everybody. How are you doing? Welcome to a brand new day, a brand new week in the new calendar season. Yes, I know that it's not official yet. It's still until the weekend for England before the season starts in proper. But before the season starts, there have been signs and there have been signatures. Yesterday, Arsenal trashed Real Madrid. Arsenal trashed Manchester City. I said Real Madrid. Manchester City 3-0, showing intense, immense dominance. And you won't blame Manchester City. It's a new day for them, a new beginning. A lot of things that are just happening. They had to even substitute Haaland early in the game. So I mean, it's still a lot of things that still have to go on. They have to gel, the players with the new coach and all of that. And don't forget that Barcelona also just signed Rodri. So it's a whole new shake-up in it's a whole new shake-up in the Manchester City squad, and it might take some time for them to blend in, but definitely they are going to take some heat for some time. I definitely know that for sure. With what happened yesterday, we can almost all tell that. Yesterday also, King Mbappe also showed an immense level of class, scoring an art trick against Shakhtar in their preseason match. And I mean, I think that was like his first match after the World Cup. We all know what he did in the World Cup. Immense effort. It was just so unfortunate for France to not have gotten into that final. But it was just a very, very insane performance from Mbappe in the World Cup, and now even coming down from the World Cup, coming into the preseason, showing some class, scoring an hat-trick. And there is a lot of talk about Vinicius Junior, which I want to actually go into briefly, because after we all know the drama that came around during his contract renewal issue. And a lot of people, in fact a lot of sport analysts advised him to actually leave Manchester, to leave Real Madrid, because if you look at it, if it just feels like, for me, like I said, I've said in one of the videos, that there is you cannot really pinpoint it, you cannot really say that this is the issue, but you can tell that there is a kind of a bad blood between Vinicius Junior and Real Madrid. We cannot pinpoint where this bad blood is, but there is an issue, you can literally tell. And the whole contract situation came up, and it was already also having issues with the Real Madrid fans, with the fan base. Yes, the fan base was divided about him leaving. Some wanted him to leave, others do not. So it was all just a lot of things happening at the same time. And I remember that one of the pundits was saying that it feels like Vinicius Junior's time in Real Madrid is up. He has done his bit, won 2 Champions League, won the Liga, made a lot of exploit for Real Madrid. It was just time for him to accept the new challenge, which was evidently going to Arsenal, because Arsenal were really pushing for him to come. But then he refused, and then he signed the new contract, 6 years, of which, when I thought about that contract, I saw what I saw coming. I saw Madrid actually locking in a business, because there could be, because with the performances we've been seeing now, this is where I'm going, with the performances we've been seeing with Vinicius Junior in the preseason, he has not really contributed that much in the preseason. Now Mbappe coming in and showing that level of class, that level of impact in the team immediately on his first arrival, I think his first game after the World Cup, that speaks something. It screams something. And I think Vinicius Junior has played like 2 games before now, and he has not scored. So no score, no goal, no assist recorded on 2 occasions now. So I think that they might, I don't know, the season has not started yet, so we can't really make a lot of claims. You can't really say a lot of I mean, there cannot be some level of finality in what I'm saying. But then I've always believed that preseasons are usually like an evidence in like a signal to what is going to happen in the season. If this is what we're going to see of Vinicius Junior in the season, when the season starts in proper, then there's going to be problem. There is going to be problem. He's going to have more and more problem with the Real Madrid fan base, and it might be frustrated, and which it might lead to Real Madrid putting him up on the market in the next summer and making a lot of money. But at that time, the issue at that time is, will he be worth what he was worth last season? Because if Arsenal signed him, it would have been a lot of money, a lot of money for Real Madrid, and everybody took a chance. They took a chance on him, and I honestly really hope that he gets better, is able to find his screws, because all these things can also affect you psychologically. The old signing contract issue, coming back with a new manager, a new system. Last season there was fight within the team. All these things can all have psychological issue on you as a player. But your job as a player is to deliver no matter what. And Mbappe came yesterday, scored an hat-trick, sealed his name, tells everybody he's back. But Vinicius Junior has, on like 2 occasions now, has not been able to do it. Neither assist, neither goal. So I think that there might be a lot of conversations there going forward for Vinicius Junior. Retaining the standard he is, the standard we all know him to be, and then also bringing in class, creativity, pace, and all of that. And it's going to really be a point of conversation going forward into the season. And this is a season that everybody feels that Madrid needs to win something. Like, Madrid has to. Champions League, La Liga. In fact, with the squad, I'm not even now saying the team now, the squad, the depth in that squad, the new signings they've made, there is a lot of pressure on Jose Mourinho to actually win something. And can the question of, can Jose Mourinho, can he do it? Can he get it done? I think that's another entirely different question on its own. Can he do it? Well, I don't know. We just have to wait to see what is going to happen between now and the end of the season. But everybody's expecting now that Madrid come up with something and make something happen for Madrid. And yesterday, PSG also lost in their, I think it was a local league, something like a Community Shield in England. PSG also lost that, and I've been seeing a lot of, because I've wanted to talk about this a lot. I've been seeing a lot of people come out to want to troll PSG for losing, and I'm trying to let people understand that it's like you guys are actually forgetting who we are dealing with. We are dealing with PSG, and if you wind back to go and see how PSG has started their season for the past 2 seasons. I think the only time they've started in the past 3 seasons, the only time they've started their league on a shining plate was 2 seasons ago, and they won everything. Won Champions League, won the local league, won 1 or 2 local leagues too. Won the Super Cup. Then started the season. We were just winning everything winnable. But now, after winning the Super Cup, they have lost this local game now, and everybody's shouting, PSG is done, and all of that. And I'm like, this is the same PSG who has won Champions League back to back. You have no idea the team you are dealing with. And this is the standard PSG that we know, given the last season template. What they do is, at the beginning of the season, they might struggle, have injury issues. They are just coming back from World Cup, injury issues, teams trying to settle in and all of that. and even in the Champions League they might lose 1 or 2 games, draw one or 2 games, and then they struggle to qualify for the round of 16. Now that is where the issue is. The moment they qualify for the round of 16, it's an entirely different beast of PSG. So all this talk about PSG not performing well, not up to the task and all of that, it shouldn't be for now. Let's wait for when the season starts proper, when the Champions League starts proper. If they are going to lose and they're not going to proceed into the round of 16 in the Champions League, let's wait for that time to come. But until then, we can actually not come out expressly and say that PSG is not doing well. That conversation is not, it is out of this world. So what I would recommend to everybody is, let's just chill. But regarding PSG, let us just chill. I don't trust them in any way. I do not. As an Arsenal fan, I still see them still getting into the final with the kind of squad that they have, with the kind of team that they have. And for me, the brag that PSG has over every other team is not the squad, is not the team, is not the players, it is the manager. And as long as that player, that Luis Enrique, is still there, I think PSG is going to be a force. They are still going to be a force to reckon with. They are going to be a team to beat. So far, you can't make jest of them. You can't say that they are finished because they lost the cup final. Everything still boils down to the beginning of the new season. So big shout out to everybody. Thank you for watching the video, my people. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Is this a new season for Arsenal? Is Arsenal about to become the champions of England for the next 10 years? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. If you watched to this very point, I really appreciate you. Hit that subscribe button if you have not. Like this video, comment, give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can actually recommend it to other people. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.